Hi everybody, welcome to thunderbaytrees.ca. My name is Jay Dampier, and today we are catching up with the group in Thunder Bay here called the Citizen Pruners, which is a group made up of volunteers who basically go around and prune city trees. So we're going to chat with a few folks and find out a little bit more about the program.
I'm Rena Viebeck, and I'm the Urban Forest Program Specialist with the city.
That's a cool title.
Yeah, it's a long one.
Now, as far as Citizen Pruners then, so how did that get started?
So that was just started last year. We had a volunteer help us get the program organized and started, and they, looked into union issues, how we're going to advertise for it, all the different equipment we need, how we communicate with the public. We have our 2 sandwich boards out that are double-sided that explain what we're doing, so when people drive by they can see. If we've pruned at a boulevard adjacent to a house, then we put a mailbox drop in explaining the program.
So how does one become a citizen pruner?
There are 3 training sessions that you sign up for, put on by Rudder Urban Forestry, which certified arborist and forester, and there's 2 3-hour in-class sessions, getting all the theory and looking at examples and pictures and what not to do, what to do, things like that, how to make decisions when you're at a tree, and then 1 3-hour session in the field, actually using the equipment and practicing. And then we go out into the field, and each pruner is required to commit 3 pruning sessions per year.
I'm Susan Jawad. I've been with Trees Thunder Bay for a number of years now, involved with several past tree plants. And one thing that I notice certainly about newer plantings, wherever they are around the city, is that they don't have the staff to go around and do some sort of remedial pruning. You should never do it right at the time of planting, allow it to get sort of a little established. But then when it develops all sorts of problems, there's nobody there to stop it, and often these trees do not make their full potential because nobody got to them, 3 to 4 years after being planted. So we had a video about the program that runs in Ithaca, New York, and thought, well, if they can do it there, why don't we see if we can make a program here?
My name is John Manteco. I'm an arborist with Rudder Urban Forestry, and I'm out here tonight with the Citizen Pruners, just lending some help and some advice on street tree pruning.
So now tonight there's I guess 4 or so volunteers out. So what's your role tonight as the crew is pruning these small trees?
For sure. Well, tonight I'm actually filling in for the boss, so I'll do my best to fill his big shoes. But really, the main thing today is to help out with selection of what we're going to be pruning. It's very easy to over prune a tree, or to be adversely a little bit hesitant when you're first pruning trees and think, I can't take this or I can't take that. So I'm here to just sort of help out and suggest alternative courses of action, provide support, and encourage proper use of the pruning tools and proper pruning techniques. Absolutely.
All right, well, thank you, John.
Hey, no problem at all.
Is there a calculation on how much money is saved by a volunteer
we
group like
hired Rudder Urban Forestry last year to prune, a bunch of streets, small cuts, and it costs, they figured, up to $20 per tree, depending on anywhere from like $5 to $20, basically that's for the time.
So that's today's services, but then there's also future stuff dealing
with. Whereas if you cut this tree pruning down the road, you're looking at usually about $800 a tree.
So the maintenance today would probably prevent a lot of that.
Yeah, so you're saving probably $700 per tree with this pruning. And these guys are doing it for free, and otherwise the parks crew are so busy just with the big hazard, reactive stuff that they wouldn't get to this, so this is stuff we'd contract out anyway.
Well, hopefully that was helpful for you today, and that you learned a little bit more about the Citizen Pruners program here in Thunder Bay. There'll be more information right below the video with some links and some other information that will point you to more information. I'm Jay from thunderbaytrees.ca.